We take refuge in Almighty God and from the cursed Satan. In the name of God, the compassionate, the merciful, we continue with another class on emotional intelligence. I know you are waiting for a new class and you care about how we are going to continue. This is class number 33. We were talking about the unhappy couple and the failed couple. We have said that if a couple, the man and the woman, have not learned to develop their emotional intelligence and have not learned to control their emotions, they will necessarily fail. In the previous class, we explained how a lack of patience and tolerance, which arises from increased demands and negative thoughts, leads a person to believe that justice must be brought into the home. This foolishness of bringing justice into the home, instead of tolerance, forgiveness, and mercy, will ultimately lead a family to failure. In this class, we want to talk about the factor of self-awareness in the life of a couple. When a person lacks self-awareness, they do not know their own feelings. They do not know their own emotions. When I get irritated, I don't know the causes of my anger. What are they? What things can provoke me? What things can excite me? What things can motivate me? I don't know. I don't know them. So, because he does not know himself, there is a lack of development of emotional intelligence. And this is discussed scientifically. So that person who does not know themselves cannot control themselves, cannot control their emotions because they cannot control the causes of their emotions. So he doesn't realize that when he starts to fight, he will get quite irritated and may say inappropriate words, thus destroying a family life. That person, due to not having that skill, developed emotional intelligence, will lose the life of the couple. These people get irritated quickly, become disappointed easily, get angry easily, are upset, shout at each other, complain, and are always complaining about life. So that negativity is a bomb of negativity, always emitting a radio of negativity, right? Then it will make life impossible for your partner. And how is your partner going to act or react? You are going to take a shot and she is going to take another. Complaints, and you receive complaints. It's like a way of saying that the foolish will react. An intelligent couple, an intelligent man, when he hears his wife complaining, will not respond to the complaints with a hug. Instead, he will embrace his wife, kiss her cheek, kiss her neck, and start saying sweet words instead of complaints. He begins to whisper in his partner's ear, saying things like, "Sweet heaven, I love you, you are so good." Talking like that with your wife, who are you to complain to her? So and so, your mother, who was she? I have done you the favor of marrying you. Damn it, who do you think you are? So she is going to curse you. I had other suitors, so and so, Juan Antonio, Jose. They all wanted to marry me, but I, how stupid I was, married you, who are a coward, a horrible man. And they start to insult each other. One is going to destroy the personality of the other, and the other comes to destroy her personality. Then that fight will just make one hate the other. When there is hate, there is not easily love. Then that couple's life will be destroyed. That relationship will break. And the children who grow up in this school of curse, in this school of bad upbringing, will learn how to react when they are complained about, insulted, accused. Instead of embracing, showing affection, and resolving the problem, you will only escalate the problem. If there is a problem, it will make it deeper, and it will become a deeper pit of the problem, right? 2001. Then your children will also be problematic children, and in the future, you will have issues with your daughters-in-law, your sons-in-law, etc. This means that everything you have sown in terms of family problems, you yourself will reap in the future. It's not that this will happen. Your children are recording everything. And there is a narration that says that recording in childhood is like carving into a rock. It will never be erased from the child's mind, marking their childhood with what we can call bitterness. And that person will always be an exclusive person. We can say strong, offensive, and rude. So we must learn to develop emotional intelligence, to control the causes of what bothers us. How do I end up feeling irritated? I am going to study this. Take a piece of paper and write it down. If I receive this, I get angry when I am very hungry. For example, men are like this. When they are very hungry, they get angry. They shout. When they are thirsty, when something physical happens, when they are in sex, they will get irritated. They will shout, right? So, when you go to study yourself, you will take good care of yourself. And you will even share it with your partner, darling. You will sit down with your wife explaining, look, I love you very much. I care for you deeply. You are the most beautiful girl I have ever met in my life. You are the truth, all the treasure that God has given me. And this is how you talk to your wife. When you speak like this, all women become sweet. All women become, we can say, open to your suggestions and listen to you. You won't destroy her. Look, I have a flaw. I have a need. Now I want to control myself. I want to be a more affectionate man, more tolerant. But when I am hungry, I become very irritable. Can you help me get through that problem? Solve that problem like this. When I get home, please, at this moment, don't complain to me, darling. The truth is, everything you say is completely right and I love you really. But help me get through this problem, these obstacles that make life impossible for me, which is hunger. I can no longer bear the hunger. Of course, a man must practice fasting. It is a good practice for controlling your desires, your hunger. Everything will be controlled. It will teach you to endure with patience, not to shout, not to complain, and not to be irritated. When there is heat, there is cold. You must control yourself. When you are sexually excited, you need to have sexual relations. And what about when you get home? How the kids are awake, everything, and how do you demand it? So he starts to insult, shout everything. But that man is so stupid. I don't want to call them names. I really don't want to offend those men by calling them names of some animals, males. But the truth is, we are human beings, right? 2001. We must learn to master our needs without the need for sex. It's fine. It's your right. It's fine. It's your wife. It's fine. But be careful. Learn to control yourself. Learn to control yourself. And I tell women that you cannot demand from a man at the moment he is excited and needs sex and expect him to control himself. We teach men to control themselves. For women, listen up, sister. There are some narratives that men express when they have needs, and we must respond to those needs. Otherwise, many men will gradually become perverted. I am not justifying the perversion of some men, no. The man must also answer for his own sin. He must endure that bodily need. But women must also take care of this. Sister, you can help your partner to be a pious, chaste man by responding to that need. There are some men nowadays, unfortunately, when a man goes out on the street, he will see many very strong scenes. Many scenes of women showcasing all their beauty. Is the woman enhanced with silicone everywhere, right? The woman weighs 10 kilos and has 20 kilos of silicone on her. If you throw that woman into a pool, she will float because of all the silicone she has. So in that unfair competition, the man is going to control himself. Hopefully, inshallah. But how many men are men who do not have lewd gazes? How many men do you know who lower their heads, who observe other women, and to avoid being excited, the man goes out to see ugly scenes and then returns home with that strong need. And you will see that Yusan, for no just reason, starts to criticize you, insult you, disrespect you, and you say, what's wrong with you? Juancito, what's wrong? And you don't understand how to interpret this, the man. And the man is so stupid that he cannot express his need. Now, the intelligent man says, look dear, I need you for a moment, whenever you can. And she, being an intelligent woman, a wise woman, says, of course, darling, when everything you love, everything you desire, I will gladly be with you. And so they are going to calm that fire of sexual need. They will calm it. It's not that when a man comes to demand and complains, the woman is going to attack him as well. No, that's for fools. When your partner complains, help them to, we can say, resolve the problem that caused the complaint. It is a great mistake if we do not call it horror. It is a great lack of intelligence. It is a great foolishness. When your partner complains, seek the cause of the complaint and resolve the cause of the complaint. Generally, when women complain, they need attention, affection, love, and respect from the man. So when a man receives a complaint, instead of responding to or countering the complaint, he should go and hug his wife. When women see that a man is complaining, they should know that the cause of men's complaints is generally either the stomach or the male member, period. Well, clearly, I will explain. Many times the reason for men's complaints is that you attend to your husband's belly, making sure he eats well, and you take care of his sexual needs, period. Then you will have your husband satisfied, and you can place all the responsibility you want on him. Let us learn to understand each other better, and may God bless you. A big hug. Salam alaikum.